Today, Hon Claver Gatete, Minister of Infrastructure, officiated the ceremony to celebrate the number of on-grid connections, which has reached 1 million. Through the government's target of universal access by the year 2024, significant investments have been made, and currently 52.8% of the country has now access to electricity. Of these, 38.5% households are connected to the national grid, while 14.3% are using off-grid solutions. The Minister of Infrastructure points out that the government of Rwanda recognizes the vital role that electricity plays in accelerating socio-economic development through health and standards of living.
Also, you will see a lot of processing taking place, whether it's on agriculture products, whether it is small industries, SMEs, the small and medium-sized enterprises, or whether it's the big industries trying also to develop in the rural areas rather than concentrating in the cities. So you'll see this one really having an impact, not only on those people, but also on the entire economy. And also you'll see the schools benefiting. The kids having, studying when there's electricity, that's when you start laboratories in the schools. The health centers, that's when you see really the real work being done to support the Rwandans who are here in the hospital, in the health centers and health facilities. Because all the health facilities should be having electricity by any standards. And that's why we see the impact on the social and economic development.
Now, the projections, 3.8 million households will have access to electricity by 2024, which means that now the government has 2.4 million households to connect in the next 5 years. The minister is confident that by then they will have met their targets according to the plans they have. He also mentions that ultimately electricity tariffs will go down for everyone to be able to have access to electricity.
It's not thinking that it will be achievable. We must achieve it. That's the directive, that's the promise the president has given to the Rwandans, and for us, we are doing the implementation of that. First of all, the tariffs will be coming down as we get more electricity. Now we have had a combination of different electricity sources, including thermal, which is very expensive. But starting June, we'll be getting cheaper electricity, and onwards, we'll be getting even more cheaper electricity. So now this one will definitely be affordable to most of the Rwandans. But for those who are extremely poor, who cannot afford it, in most cases, they are also supported by the government to make sure that they can afford it. We don't want anybody to be left behind as far as electricity is concerned.